Hello students, today we are going to read chapter number 5 from the book A Pact with the Sun for grade 6th. The name of our today's chapter is Tansen. Students, this lesson is the story of famous Indian musician Tansen. It talks about the importance of complete information and the wisdom of finding solutions. So, how Tansen, with his deep knowledge of music and wisdom to apply that knowledge, was able to save himself. So, let's get started. Tansen was the only child of his parents. Naughty but talented. Talented means skilled. He imitated the calls of birds and animals perfectly. Once he tried to frighten a group of travelers by roaring like a tiger. So, in these lines, we read that being his parents' only child, Tansen was a very naughty boy but skilled child. He used to copy birds and animals' sounds. One day he tried to scare a group of travelers by making the roaring sound of the tiger. It was Tansen, the greatest musician of our country. You may have heard the name of Tansen, the greatest musician our country has produced. A singer called Mukundan Mishra and his wife lived in Behat near Gwalior. Tansen was their only child. It is said that he was a naughty child. Often he ran away to play in the forest and soon learned to imitate perfectly the calls of birds and animals. So Tansen was Mukundan Mishra's son who lived at Behat near Gwalior with his wife. Tansen was a very naughty child. He used to go to the forest to play. There he learnt the art of copying the sound of birds and animals. A famous singer named Swami Haridas was once traveling through the forest with his disciples. Tired, the group settled down to rest in a shady grove. Tansen saw them. One day, a renowned singer, Swami Haridas, was crossing the forest with his disciples. So, feeling tired, they stopped under a shady tree to rest. Tansen was looking at them. Strangers in the forest, he said to himself, it will be fun to frighten them. He hid behind a tree and roared like a tiger. The little group of travelers scattered in fear, but Swami Haridas called them together. Don't be afraid, he said. Tigers are not always dangerous. Let us look for this one. So, here a word come frighten. Frighten means to scare. So, he thought that it was be fun to make strangers scared. So, he did hide behind the tree and made a sound like a tiger's roar. Out of fear, all the travelers ran here and there, but Swami Haridas asked them to come and sit together, as there was nothing to be scared of. Tigers were not always dangerous, he said. Suddenly, one of his men saw a small boy hiding behind a tree. There was no tigers here, master, he said, only this naughty boy. All of a sudden, one of the travelers saw a small boy behind the tree. He told Swami that there was no tiger, but it was a naughty little boy. Swami Haridas did not punish him. He went to Tansen's father and said, your son is very naughty. He is also very talented. I think I can make him a good singer. Tansen was 10 years old when he went away with Swami Haridas. He lived with him for 11 years, learning music and became a great singer. At about this time, his parents died. Mukundan Mishra's dying wish was that Tansen should visit Muhammad Ghosh of Gwalior. Muhammad Ghosh was a holy man. Mukundan Mishra had long been devoted to him and often visited him. While living in Gwalior with Muhammad Ghosh, Tansen was often taken to the court of Rani Mrignani, who was a great musician herself. There he met and married one of the ladies of the court. Her name was Hussaini. So, in the first line of this paragraph, there is a word punish. Punish means to hurt a wrongdoer. So, in this paragraph, we read that Swami Haridas did not punish him, rather, he went to his father and told him that his son was very naughty, but he was very skilled. So, he suggested him that he would make him a good singer. Tansen was 11 years of age when she went away with Swami. So, Swami Haridas became Tansen's music teacher. Tansen learnt music from him for 11 years and became a great singer of his times. During this time, his parents died. His father's last wish was that Tansen must visit Muhammad Ghosh of Gwalior. He was a holy man. He lived with a holy man, Muhammad Ghosh. There he was frequently taken to the court of Rani Mrignani. She was also a great musician. There he married Hussaini, who was in the court of Rani Mrignani. Hussaini also became Swami Haridas' disciple. Tansen and Hussaini had 5 children who were all very musical. So Hussaini also became Swami Haridas' disciple. They had 5 children and they all were musical. Tansen had by this time become very famous. Sometimes he sang before Emperor Akbar, who was so impressed by him that he insisted Tansen should join his court. So in this paragraph there is a word impressed. Impressed means to cause someone admire deeply. Then there is a word insist. Insist means to say something firmly and forcefully. So Tansen became very famous. He got opportunities to sing before Emperor Akbar. Akbar was very impressed by his music, so he asked Tansen to join his court. Next we have Tansen went to Akbar's court in 1556 and soon became a great favorite of the emperor. Akbar would call upon Tansen to sing at any time during the day or night. Quite often he would just walk into Tansen's house to hear him practice. He also gave him many presents. Some of the courtiers became jealous of Tansen. We shall never be able to rest till Tansen is ruined, they declared. One of the courtiers, Shokat Mia, had a bright idea. So, Tansen joined Akbar's court in 1556 and Akbar liked him very much. So, Akbar used to call him to sing very often at any time of day or night. Rather, he used to go to his house as well as to hear him song. He gave him many gifts also. His growing popularity and Akbar's interest in him made other courtiers jealous of him. They were so jealous that they planned to ruin him. Shokat Mia and had a clever idea. Let us make him sing Rag Deepak. He said, how will that help us? Asked another man. If Rag Deepak is properly sung, it makes the air so hot that the singer is burnt to ashes. Tansen is a very good singer. If he sings Rag Deepak, he will die and we will be rid of him. So, in this paragraph, Shokat Mia suggested that Tansen should sing Rag Deepak. Another man asked how could that help them. So he answered that if he would be sung correctly, it would make the air so hot that the singer would be burnt to ashes. So Tansen was a very good singer. If he did that, he would die and they would get rid of him. Shokat Mia went to Akbar and said, we don't think Tansen is a great singer. Let us test him. Tell him to sing Rag Deepak. Only the greatest singer can sing it properly. So Shokat Mia went to Akbar and said that in their opinion Tansen was not a good singer. If he was, let them test him and ask him to sing Rag Deepak, as only the greatest singers could sing that. Of course he can sing it. Tansen can sing anything. Akbar said. Tansen was afraid but could not disobey the king. Very well, my lord, he said, but give me time to prepare myself. Tansen went home. He had never been more downcast and unhappy. I can sing the rag, he told his wife, but the heat it gives off will not only set the lamps alight, it will also burn me to ashes. So, in these lines, Akbar replied firmly, showing full trust that Tansen could sing anything. But Tansen was scared and was unable to say no to the king. He was unable to say no to Akbar. So Tansen asked the king to give him some time. Tansen went home and was unhappy at this time. He told his wife that he was able to sing that rag, but with its heat, not only the lamps would be lit, but he would also be turned into ashes. Then he had an idea. If someone sings Rag Megh at the same time and sings it properly, it will bring rain. Perhaps our daughter Saraswati and her friend Rupavati could do it, he said. So then he had an idea. So idea struck him that if somebody could sing Rag Megh at the same time, Rag Megh, if sung correctly, would bring rain. He asked his daughter Saraswati and her friend Rupavati to do that. He taught the two girls to sing Rag Megh. They practiced night and day for 2 weeks. Tansen told them, "You must wait till the lamps start burning and then you start sing." So he taught them Rag Megh for 2 weeks. They practiced very hard. Tansen told them not to sing till the lamps would start burning. So he gave them instructions about the singing of Rag Megh. The legend goes that on the appointed day, the whole town assembled to hear Tansen sing Rag Deepak. Legend means a person who is admired for his abilities. When he began to sing, the air became warm. Soon, people in the audience were bathed in perspiration. The leaves on the trees have dried up and fell to the ground. As the music continued, birds fell dead because of the heat and the water in the rivers began to boil. People cried out in terror as flames shot up out of nowhere and lighted the lamps. So, in this paragraph, Tansen went as per the plan. The whole town got gathered to listen to him sing. As he started singing, the air became hot. People started sweating. The leaves dried and fell on the ground. Birds died and the water in the river started boiling. People started crying in fear and the lamps were lit. So, at once, Saraswati and Rupavati began to sing Rag Megh. The sky clouded over and the rain came down. Tansen was saved. The story goes that he was very ill after this, and Akbar was sorry that he had caused him so much suffering. He punished Tansen's enemies. When Tansen got well, the entire city rejoiced. Rejoiced means to feel happy. Tansen remained Akbar's court singer till 1585 when he died. He composed several new rags also. Tansen's tomb is in Gwalior. It is a place of pilgrimage for musicians. So, in the last paragraph, we learnt that Saraswati and Rupavati started singing Rag Megh as soon as the lamps were lit. The sky was immediately clouded and the showers of rain began pouring down on the earth. Tansen was saved now. After that incident, Tansen fell ill and Akbar felt sorry for causing him pain. So he punished Tansen's enemies. He punished these courtiers who fell jealous to him. When Tansen recovered from his illness, the whole city was joyous and celebrated it. Tansen remained Akbar's court singer till his death, that is 1585. So he composed many rags also. So his tomb is in Gwalior. It is the place of pilgrimage for all the musicians. So this is all about today's chapter Tansen. What is the moral of this chapter? The moral of the story Tansen is always follow your passion. We should not give up. So we should always follow our passion. So this is all about today's topic. Hope you all have understood the topic well. Thank you.